back to my channel. Today I am joined with from
Hi, Amaan.
Nice to meet you, Amaan.
Lovely to meet you.
So today,
Yes.
what are we making?
We're making a satay infused peanut chili butter curry.
We've got I think this is enough aubergine for like the whole of the street, to be honest.
But don't forget that that's just the main course.
Because we've got the starter, which is
my mum's very famous pakora mix. Plus onions, plus water.
We've got aloo as well.
I'm not putting that in there.
Why? So this is the nearly finished product.
Well, this is the batter that's gonna go into the deep frying pan. All the seasoning down at the bottom there. We're gonna scrape it all
It
off.
will not be wasted. Do not fret. Oh my god, it's gonna get thick up.
Meanwhile, we're doing a little test pakora over here.
I
Meanwhile,
love
there's
the
little
test.
bad boys
They're
staring at us.
Now we're gonna do a tasting for, what are they called? Vadik.
Buldak, yeah.
2 times spicy.
I'll say I've tried the black one, which is 1 time spicy.
They
But I've
seem
not
quite
tried.
nice.
Yeah. So the black one, it's called like volcano, like the volcano one. That one's nice. It's so spicy. I can't pretend that it's not.
We're also gonna answer some hot fire questions about like why we love eating and food and what it means to us.
Tell you what, you take your first bite and I'll ask you the question first.
But I want to see how it tastes first.
Okay, should we do a taste test together?
Okay, so
Wait, let me get a small piece.
I'm nervous. I don't think it's gonna be that spicy, to be fair.
It's hard to get a small piece because it's so. I cooked this so quickly as well.
Okay, ready?
Oh. It's got a kick.
Oh wow.
Okay, that's
It's
not bad.
nice though.
Ugh.
Anyway, so first question to you is, because I can't get these. Like,
I know.
so, what's your favourite food and why?
Ooh, biryani. Biryani. People don't know. It's a rice dish, a South Asian rice dish, and it's almost like lasagna. You layer it with like rice, and you layer it with like a really nice masala. It goes best with lamb. And you layer it with more rice, and then at the top you put coriander and some eggs.
Oh, I don't
But
really
it's
like
so
egg
nice.
curry, but
Well, it's
I
not
can
curry. It's
stomach
not
it.
curry. It's almost like the Asian equivalent of a Sunday roast. So there'd be about 20 of us, and we have a massive pot of biryani. You're stuck on an island, and you're only allowed one food for the rest of your life. Starter, main, dessert.
for my starter, I probably have like mozzarella sticks.
Okay.
Let's say you don't want to have the mozzarella sticks, but you want cheese for your main. You could just like switch it up.
Oh, you can put the mozzarella sticks in the main.
Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking very logically.
Exactly. For me, and they have to have like batter as well, so like crispy mozzarella sticks.
Yeah. Like
Or
deep
like
fried.
or dip. Yeah.
What dip? What?
With a dip of I don't know, like a salsa or something.
Okay.
Or alioli. Anyway, for main, I'd probably have
What's alioli?
garlic mayonnaise. Yeah, ish.
Gosh.
For my main, I'd probably have. I'd want to have an array of vegetables like sweet potatoes, beetroot, maybe some protein, chicken, some beans, just so that I could like mix it up with the mozzarella. And on that note,
This is just sounding like a buffet. I can't lie.
why can't I have a buffet?
Yeah, go for it.
And then for my dessert, I think my dessert would be tiramisu,
I love tiramisu.
but like an elite tiramisu, not like a Tesco one.
What distinguishes an elite tiramisu from a Tesco tiramisu?
Okay, lots of coffee. Like it needs to be moist. You need to like be able to get your spoon and really like dig through those layers and see the coffee dripping through the sponge.
Okay.
You know tiramisu actually means pick me up.
I didn't.
Yeah, and it comes from like. It's apparently the reason this dessert came into being was because Italian mothers on the what's the night before the wedding?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Basically, before their wedding, they would go to their mothers like the night before they're gonna like, you know, rebuild their wife, and their mothers would give them to a masseur.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting.
It's a pick-me-up meal. From mothers to daughters.
Mothers to sons.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what does food mean to you? Do you live to eat, or do you eat to live, or do you eat to do other things, or what's up?
I bloody live to eat. Oh, sorry, that one was a bit spicy. I haven't taken this worse than you. I've got a mustache of sweat. I think food is a way of almost navigating cultural identity. A lot of the food I had back home is, you know, South Asian food. The recipes, you know, are brought down from my grandma to my mum to me. So when I'm away in Bristol or somewhere else and I'm cooking my mum's food, you know, that brings me back to the core. I can talk about the religious aspect and Eid, and I do Ramadan, so I fast a lot. And in my opinion, when you're fasting all day and you come back and you have that first bite of a samosa, oh my God. I guarantee if you're looking for a thrill or enlightenment or anywhere in between, fast and then come back, eat a samosa at the end of the day. It tastes like the best samosa ever. And there's this other thing as well, because, you know, mum will be cooking, right? I might do the prep, my sister might be, you know, preparing the table, my brother might be washing the dishes at the end of it. It's all chaos and mayhem. I've never cooked and it's been a clean kitchen, but there's that one moment when you all sit down together and you all lay out like the food on the table, and, you know, the chaos stops and you're all together as one.
Yeah,
so
that's a beautiful thing.
All those things together, that's what food means to me.
And we've done that so much whilst you've been here, which has been really nice, because we've also been sharing with my flatmates, and when you're at the dinner table, you're really enjoying that food together. And I think there's a heightened sense of enjoyment when you can see other people enjoying what you've made, or other people enjoying what they've made, and they're sharing it with you, which is just such a pleasure. Like, genuinely, when I lived in France, that was a big thing, always at the dinner table at the right time and talking about our days and like sharing in that way. And something so simple, but you can do it, make it part of your routine every single day with your family, with your loved ones, even with yourself. Like, put yourself at the table, have a candle there, put some music on, and just eat in a nice environment. And it does actually uplift me. Woo!
And as well, a lot of our friendship started from just cooking together, you know, in the kitchen, the mayhem.
Through the love of food.
Goes back to day one, freshers week. Me and you, one of the first things we cooked was Thai green curry. And it was like a brownish green. It wasn't even like properly green.
Insert photo right here. It was pang.
It was so good. It was so good. But it was that kind of like synchronization, you know?
Yeah.
You're in this moment together. It's mayhem. But
absolutely mayhem.
It was sick at the end of it.
Yeah.
And of course, even when we don't cook, we've had a few Deliveroos. And I remember I think my dad said to me, you know, if you've got 2 kebabs on your plate and you share 1 kebab, that 1 kebab that you eat will taste like 2 kebabs in your heart. But it's true. When you share food, words of wisdom.
In your heart. That's so true.
So always share your kebabs, kids. Is there any kind of final thoughts you have on what food means to you? Let's go back to whether you're like growing up or are there certain foods that change your mood throughout the day? Like, what is the actual reaction you have, or like the emotional connection you have to certain foods? Or
I think certain foods, like, you know, naturally give me more energy than others. So if I have porridge in the morning, I'm definitely going to be like up and ready to go. For me, I'm just enjoying like experiencing new foods and just like learning about culture through food.
Yeah,
and, like, through
100%.
Which is really exciting because you get a different kind of entry point into a culture. In the UK, food arguably isn't one of our cultural standpoints, but having said that, there's a lot of talk about Britain's increasing reputation for like in terms of culinary standards. But if I think about British dishes, I can just think about like the roast dinner, fish and chips, like
beans on toast.
Yeah, and like it's not very exciting.
But there's a certain heartiness to it at the end of the day.
It is hearty, and you go to the pub and you're like there and it's warm. And
it
does fill you up and you've got energy, and that's what a lot of people see food as, just like giving you the calories you need to then do your work. But
also, I think like there's 2 ways of looking at food, and I can't speak on the nutritional aspect of it because I'm not at all a food scientist or anyone like. But like there are obviously like health benefits to food. But I think beyond that, even the blandest of foods can have an emotional resonance with anyone. Whether that's coming down to the pub and having a roast, or living in Bristol and trying, you know, trying some Somalian food down the road, and then trying some like proper Italian food. You know, I think, to me, when I think of British food, I think of all the takeaways that are like almost non-British.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Like when I think of British food, I think of like Indian takeaways and Chinese takeaways.
We love our Indian
Whether that's like how I see the fabric of you know, British people, or, but I think British food has come to be defined by like, because that's also, we've adapted that. You know, if I go to an Indian takeaway, I'm not getting a curry that's like tastes like my mum's curry. I'm getting a British Indian curry. But there's a certain charm to that because there's a fusion of the two.
Yeah. Food is sacred. Love food.
Let us know your comments in the section down below. You know, subscribe to Yshana.
Subscribe if you want to see more.
If you want us to try a spicier noodles, so I can't lie, out of 1 to 10,
do you know
how
what?
spicy was that noodles?
I'd say like 6.
Wow, okay. I'd give it a 10 bit higher.
But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here.
Oh, my pleasure, as always.
Yeah, thankful for food.
It's frozen.
What's going on?
Trying to figure this
out. What are you trying to figure out?
If it's frozen, how to
Is this frozen? Yeah, that looks frozen to me.
It was from the frozen stuff.
So what's step 1 then? Put the prawns in the bin.
Yeah, so step 1 basically. You want to get your prawns in a nice sieve and run it under a cold tap to defrost whatever frost is already on the frosted prawns.
Nice.
Give it a good run, make sure they don't stick together.
Okay, so prawns are going to be frying.
Literally just put it like that.
So we're putting Thai green paste into a pan with some oil. And then we're going to wait for that to loosen up.
Oh yeah, wait for it to loosen up.
Okay.
Add a bit of coconut oil.
Okay. So next step, you want to put the prawns into the paste. Looks gross, but it smells.
It does smell, it smells fucking pain as shit.
Smells amazing. Can you get your chef back voice on?
Yeah, right, so it fucking smells like fingers. That's not, there's no chef would be from Manchester.
Christmas songs.
Not very Christmas New
So,
Year, but it does.
Chef Amaan, what are we doing?
Alright, I feel like we could probably add, I think the prawn's done, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's sizzling as well, which is good sign.
Sizzling as well. I'm going to pour in
All of it?
coconut milk, yeah?
Yeah.
All of it.
I think so.
It says pour coconut milk entire can.
Yeah?
Go for it.
That's the colour we want for fucking Thai green curry as well.
It's green, that's a good sign.
Yeah, exactly.
It's green.
I know
and it's going to get greener because we're adding green veggies and the red peppers, chilies.
This was so easy to do.
Ooh la la, smells good. True chef. You want to taste test? 3, fuck, I've just lost the mang trout. Go.
The mang tree. Fucking shit in it.
Taste test.
Are you getting a prawn in it?
Fuck.
We need to get a good wait. Alright.
2, 1, go.
Bismillah. That is, oh.
Ooh, yummy.
We fucking up on ourselves then.
It actually smacks